Hi everyone, this is going to be a quick video talking about the aftermath of Dangerfest. Dangerfest was really fun. I got to meet a lot of my friends there that I've been talking to for a while. I got to meet Brandon, aka Danger, aka Full Tank Clan here on YouTube. I got to meet Eric, aka Eric Hussein. And I got to meet Jonathan, aka Jack Rich Films on YouTube. I also got to meet some new people there, make some new friends. It was really awesome to be there. I'm going to leave links in the description so that all you can check out their channels. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to them. They're really awesome guys and they put out really good content. I competed in no-spin knife throwing, rotational knife throwing, and tomahawk throwing. And these here are what I won. I didn't rank very high because I went there mainly for fun. I didn't go there with the intention of winning anything actually. I just went there to have fun and meet up with my friends. These are what I won. This here is for where I placed. It's made out of rebar. I won this one as well. And Danger helped me pick these two out. And then I also won this one right here. This here is a VZ58 bayonet. Any of you who know me know that I like comm block things, so this here was a no-brainer. This one here was for where I placed, the one that still has the marks that show it was rebar. I like stuff like this. I think that's really cool that it still shows the lines from the rebar. And then these two were, since it was my first knife throwing competition. Anyone who it was their first competition got to take one more knife, and I took this one right here. And these two are very similar. These here are no-spin knives. And then there were still knives left over, so I got to pick one more, and I picked this right here. I was also given this. This is a Pvc Sword Stand. This was made for me by Danger. He also made this for a couple other guys. But this here is the one that he made me. And I really like stuff like this. It's traditional in that it's a sword stand, but it's a modern twist. It's made out of PVC. And I also like the color. As you can see, it's white. Generally, I'm not a big fan of white, but I like that this is white because it's something different. The rest of my sword stands are either black, these two are black, or I have another one over there that's wood grain. I like black, I like wood grain, but I also like variety. So as a result, I actually like that this is white. I will probably eventually add some felt inside of here. I haven't done it yet because I've actually just been using this for my tomahawks. But eventually I will add some little felt in here for when I do put swords on it. Thank you, Danger. I really appreciate this. You didn't have to make this sword stand, but you did it anyway, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's awesome, and it's been getting a whole lot of use since you gave it to me. I also bought this shirt. As you can see, this here says Dangerfest 2019. They have different ones for every year, pretty much. So this is the one that was for this year. I also got some stickers while I was there, which is awesome because I love stickers. One of the stickers is a tomahawk and throwing knife being crossed like this on the shirt. I also learned quite a bit while there, which made me shorten the handles on my cold steel Norse Hawks. This is one of them. The other one's out in the garage right now. But that one has had the handle shortened to the same length. And I'm going to be getting a third one of these. When I went, I had this one, then I had my Pipe Hawk and my Spike Hawk. But for next competition, I'm going to have all three being the cold steel Norse Hawks. My Pipe Hawk and my Spike Hawk still have the longer handles because I'm going to keep those more for as tools. The Norse Hawks will be what I will have for throwing, and the Pipe Hawk and the Spike Hawk As I said, since they're as tools, I like the handles being a bit longer for chopping purposes and more utilitarian work. Although obviously, once I get more handles made, and I am going to be making more handles, I could easily just drive out the long handles, put the shorter ones on, throw them, and then when I'm done throwing, just put the longer handles on them again. While there, we also did bottle cutting, which was really fun. I'd never cut water bottles before, so it was something completely new to me. I'd only cut tatami mats and pool noodles mainly. I've cut 1 gallon water containers while empty and suspended, but I've never cut a regular water bottle. So that was fun. We all brought different swords and we were all using each other's swords to try them out, which was awesome. I took my Kas Hanwei Shobuzukuri Raptor. I took my Shinwa Odachi. I took my Ryan sword Iaito. I took my Cold Steel Tai Machete, my Cold Steel LaFontaine Sword of War, and my Tanto. The reason why I took the Iaito is because I can actually cut pool noodles with it, so I was curious if I could cut a water bottle. And I did cut part way into it. And one day in the future I will be showing me cutting pool noodles with my Iaito. The water bottles were supplied by Eric Hussein, and I really appreciate that, man. That was really awesome of you to supply them, and it was really fun. On the day of the throw, I actually had to be taught rotational knife throwing, because I've never really thrown knives rotationally. I've dabbled in it, but I've never done much with it. I've always mainly done no spin, because I've always thrown for martial purposes. For, say, in the middle of a sword fight, throwing a knife. In my old school, sometimes we would do sparring, and I would just take a rubber dagger and throw it, and, it was actually pretty handy for that. So on the day of the throw, I had John teach me rotational knife throwing along with a few others. I just went up to him and told him, hey John, I've never thrown knives rotationally, can you teach me how to do it? And, he taught me very well. I actually did better with rotational than no spin. But keep in mind, I hadn't thrown knives in months before the throw. As I said, I went there mainly for fun. And then the rules of competition kind of threw me off because I never threw with competition in mind. And John did awesome while he was there too. He got, I believe, second place. I don't really remember. I was one of the last ones, but as I said, went there for fun. Danger did really good as well. Obviously, he's a world champion, but it was awesome to see him throwing knives, and as I said, it was awesome to be able to meet new people. So now, am I going to be going again in 2020? Absolutely. It was fun. It was awesome, as I said, to be able to meet people. And I will say this, if you're thinking about going to a knife throwing competition, go. Even if you don't really know how to throw knives very well, as long as the price isn't too high, go. It's fun. If you're learning how to throw knives, most of the time people will be there and help you out. If you don't have the proper knives, a lot of times people are cool. They'll loan you equipment. They'll loan you knives and tomahawks and whatever else you need. So, as I said, if you are thinking about going to a knife throwing competition, go. It's fun. You get to meet people. You get to learn things. It's a really awesome place to go and meet with like-minded people. Again, it was awesome to be able to meet every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2020. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll see you next video. See ya.